Hello, welcome and welcome back. This is Jacob and today we are going to be continuing the Let's Play for Reverse 1999. So, last time we finished off with the story for Caconia. That was released back with Chapter 7 and it was a nice little... despite it being depressing as well, it was a nice little roundup for Caconia's story and what happened to her essentially with the whole thing of Chapter 7 and post-Chapter 7. And yeah... like I just said, pretty much as always, Caconia and Isolde's stories are kind of like... it's kind of like written in their character sheets, isn't it? Like, I mean, it's kind of written in pretty much every character sheet in this game, but for the two of them, it's kind of like especially like emboldened. The word depression, it's very emboldened, very big, red, italic, and underscored twice. But yeah, that was definitely a very good character story. For her and seeing how she is coping with the whole thing and pretty much doing like a self-analysis kind of psychology thing for herself. that was definitely a story. Also getting a bit more on her family and her family affairs as well. Seeing her brother especially was very interesting because I don't remember much about her brother from back from chapter, what was it, chapter 6 when he was brought up for the first time, of course. But yeah, I don't remember much about him outside of that they were brother and sister, and obviously then the storm happens and everything goes topsy-turvy as as the term goes. But yeah, it was nice seeing him a bit more and seeing how he is depicted and how he's actually a very good person and he was trying to help her out, be nice to her and everything. Obviously she was dismissive quite a bit of him as well in the story, but still, she still liked her brother from what I could pick up as well. But yeah, it was very interesting to see the whole family dynamic, and of course, all of it ends with Caconia not being able to talk to Isolde. Or technically speaking, she could just go up to her if she kind of weasels her way towards Isolde. She could technically just go up to her, as the wilderness conversation proves. But yeah, she's actively choosing not to do anything because of, well, if she does anything, then the last little tiny thread that is keeping Isolde's mind kinda sane, I guess you could say to some degree. It will just snap and it's game over then. Now, I did see in the comments brought up as well, and it's kind of like a thing that I didn't even think about. Like, I myself did think about it a tiny bit, that, yeah, I would have wished that the two of them could talk. But I also recognize, like logically, very heavily recognize that if they do, Isolde is toast. And potentially the very final thing that is keeping Caconia also kind of focused and moving on in life to, as indicated by the story itself, she's still, despite the fact that she's now with a new team, she's still trying to also find a solution for Isolde on the sidelines. So yeah, there's a thing of if something happens to Isolde, Caconia goes also down. Potentially. But yeah, but what I wanted to say is I saw it brought up in a comment section of the previous part that apparently there was a very big butthurt, well, probably not big, but very vocal butthurt portion of the community when this character story was released. Down to the fact that some of them even harassed apparently the devs and the writers. Which is stupid, by the way. If you're butthurt about a character, never go out and harass a writer of the story. You are not the writer. you are not the writer of the story. If you're not aligned with something, that's fine. There's a lot of stuff that I'm kind of just glossing a lot of times over or not really engaged by in many games and stories, but I never think to myself, I'm gonna go now and find the socials of the person and harass the ever-loving shit out of them. Like, what the hell? But yeah, there was apparently a big butthurt portion of the community, or small butthurt portion of the community, whatever, that didn't like the fact that Caconia and Isolde didn't get a conclusion or didn't get to talk at all even. And I'm just sitting there and thinking to myself logically, but if they do, it's detrimental to both of them, especially Isolde. What are you talking about? The story pretty much build it up towards the whole thing of if one of them does something, it's gonna be an absolute tragedy once more. Communities, man, communities. Or rather, sorry, certain subsections of communities can be quite a lot sometimes. But speaking of the comments of the previous episode, once again from Kasiharsha55, who said, looking forward to your playthrough of Chapter 8. It's somewhat controversial, but I quite liked it, so I'd love to know your thoughts on it, and I'm of course looking forward to the 100 reverse video. Still no idea what to do for the 100 video. I am playing with something in my head which would be very interesting. I don't know how to do it for the video, but we'll see. But I do have an idea right now in my head, so we'll see. We'll see what I can make out of it. Yeah, and also the whole thing. You reminded me, and I think in another comment in a previous video, someone reminded me as well that yeah, Chapter 8 was one of those kind of like, I guess because of cultural representation or something, a bit controversial in the community, but the story was apparently good. So I'm fine with that. I don't know what the controversy is gonna be, if I'm even gonna catch it or recognize it or whatever the hell. So I'm gonna leave it at that. If I don't recognize it, you guys can bring it up to me, just so I know, cause I'm just curious, honestly. I don't really care. This is at the end of the day a story, a story in a game. But I'm looking forward to playing through it. Anyway, you continue. The opera piece that Isolde is singing at the end is the Tristan Chord, a song that references the tragic story of Tristan and Iseult. I hope I'm saying that correctly. The inspiration behind Campania and Isolde. Their stories are completely different, but how their story ends is the same. Isolde and Campania will never be able to live in the same world as each other ever again. Isolde has chosen to live in the past, in the comfort of her own memories, as well as those conjured by Campania during her hypnosis in Chapter 6. Campania has chosen to move forward, to continue fighting against the storm, rather than accept it like Isolde did. Though both of them are desperate to be with each other, their own choices and duties, self-imposed or otherwise, continue to rip them apart. The lady in Campania's first data entry, or whatever it's called, I'm pretty sure it's Isolde. Lady of high standing, sad face, filled with shame. All these descriptions really remind me of how Isolde was consistently described throughout her appearances. Of course, it could also be a similar lady from that era. God knows there are probably dozens of women in similar situations during that era. Although probably nobody else with Isolde's particular brand of suffering. And so Campania joins the history maintenance team. It's a shame Semmelweis already joined Vertin by this point. I would have liked to see some more interaction between the two of them. They probably wouldn't be able to stand each other with Campania's nosiness and Semmelweis being a pathological liar and all, but it would be fun to see their banter. Yes, I didn't even think about that, but yes, that would be great. If I'm remembering correctly, one of Campania's voice lines says that she's still looking for a solution to Isolde's condition, but until she does, it's better if they don't meet one another. With Reverse's penchant for her suffering, she will likely never find her solution, and the lovers will likely remain separated. You know, I do hope that there's gonna be like some stories in this game, character specific, like stories that are gonna be finding like their endpoint, or at least some kind of progress, and not being just left as they are. But we'll see. In some cases, some stuff sometimes needs like a big time leap to happen. I know, this is reverse. How is the time leap gonna go? Backwards? But yeah, sometimes a huge portion of time needs to pass for something to happen, of course. But we'll see. I honestly do personally hope that some stories in this game for characters will get some progress, at least, if nothing else. Like a tiny little speck of hope and light to keep shining out there. Also, going back to the whole Semmelweis thing, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Campania poking her nose into Semmelweis's affairs as a vampire. A vampire with high blood pressure. That is something I would love to see in this game. A vampire that just continuously gets annoyed and pissed off. Beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, the stuff about Isolde and stuff, yeah, good god. Again, like I said earlier, I also understand like that the two of them just can't. They can meet, but they can't talk each other to confirm each other's. Well, Isolde, or rather, Caconia cannot talk to Isolde, so Isolde can confirm that Caconia standing in front of her is not just an illusion or whatever the hell, because she will break. She will break so bad if she actually realizes that that Caconia is there, and that's gonna be super tragic. But yeah, that was very well put together, Kasi Harsha, for the whole thing, and thank you for the little piece about the Tristan Court as well. I was aware, I think, from the end of the story that it's something like reality based, but I didn't really have a lot of reference to the Tristan Court, so thank you for bringing that up, and thank you very much for the very well put together comment. But yeah, also, while it's still on my mind, literally just flashed through my brain, I also saw it brought up that the next patch after this one is I guess a patch or a story related to Chapter 11, which I obviously cannot... or it's Chapter 11, I can't remember right now. But yeah, it's definitely something I cannot play through, so we'll be keeping ourselves busy with other things. But I guess the next month then, considering that the rerun happening in this next patch is for the... God, what were they called again? The London Uluru games, essentially, that I went through already at the beginning of the year. So I don't need to play through that again. But considering that we're gonna have like 6 weeks until the next patch rolls around, I'll have at least enough time to go through some anecdotes that I wanted to always go through. Like 37, for example, is a good one. X, probably Blonnie as well, considering that I recently went through Route 77 and her story was in there. Mercuria, considering Jay's story, right? There's a couple that are kind of linked to recent stuff and main story stuff, so at least with characters. So yeah, I'm gonna keep myself busy with those, I would say. But good thing to use to catch up to some stuff. Anyway, Chapter 8. I am excited to see what this is. Also, I had to look it up because I wasn't sure what language this is in, the title of this thing. It's once again in French, like some other things in the past. So I guess this is pronounced Tissé Tropique or something like that. I don't know French. I apologize. Anyhow, who is that? I'm not recognizing that little person. I'm recognizing this person, of course. Very important, well, importantly as well, because I did see it brought up also in the comments. Apparently the character trailer for Anjon Nala is something that gives a bit more context for some stuff in this story. I did get asked if I wanted to maybe watch it before going into the chapter. Just so I have a bit more context for some things. I'm still probably gonna be watching it at the end when we finish in the last episode for this chapter together with the other trailers, because I don't wanna spread them around, have like one trailer now and then the rest later. I'll rather watch them all in one go and then see. And we can discuss in retrospective there is something that I need more, or that it gave me more context to. Also, what the hell? A helipad in the middle of a building? That is, or courtyard of a building? That is weird. That is weird. That is literally threading the needle when you're landing this thing. Okay. Interesting little map here, though. Actually, what was the name of this place again? San Paulo or something? I'm sure the story's gonna remind me in a second. Anyway, let's see. Unshakable Justice. Facing the firing... What? Facing the firing squad, you must hold onto your dignity even as a traitor. What? What? What is happening? What firing squad? Who is getting shot?
Cowards! Mutineers! Traitors!
Oh, Lopera.
You've made your choices. Now you'll learn the consequences.
Well, this is starting out great.
Zeno never forgives.
Oh.
Attention! Ready!
Holy shit.
Aim! Fire!
Holy shit. Well, this began great. Zeno, huh? So she's a Zeno soldier? I mean, I know her as a playable character. I don't really know anything else about her. Zeno base. Oh, that's why there's...
Shame you had to see all that.
Daddy. Holy mother. Okay, I obviously have seen Igor before. I haven't seen this model of Igor before. I've seen the one in the cutscene, the animated one. Holy grizzle. I might not be into guys, men, or gay at all. But this is doing something to me right now. Anyway.
Our second Lieutenant Lopera is a crackshot. I trained her to be nothing less. Yet no soldier of Zeno would take pride in an execution.
Also, why does this model look better than the one, like, mugshot of him from the actual cutscene from Chapter 7?
The burden falls on me. This was my fault. My negligence.
Alright. Also, what is he holding? It looks like a little hourglass, but with a plant inside? Like a little glowing lamp? Thank you, Crow. The soldiers collapse, their limp bodies falling among the weeds. Their blood stains the soil. Also, for a Zeno base, if that is the actual Zeno base in the background, this place is very dilapidated.
She hunted down these traitors herself.
I wonder, what did they do?
Emmy, check the bodies. The rest of you, form up.
The soldiers leave the information amid the clearing smoke as the medics arrive to examine the deceased one by one. Lopera hands the rifle to the attendant, removes her gloves, and turns to face Admiral Igor. He stands in the shade colonnade, away from the blazing sun of Sao Paulo.
Orders completed, Admiral.
For a very rigid soldier, she looks way too adorable. Alright. A rare smile flashes across the Admiral's face. He nods, a glimmer of approval for his adopted daughter in his eyes. Ah, okay.
Well done. Dismissed.
Look at him smile. He's a daddy. Lopera salutes before following the soldiers away from the execution grounds.
There have been too many accidents. An unacceptable rate.
The Admiral's face shows discomfort. The recent soldier desertions, like the leaked footage, have exposed the embarrassing state of the Zeno army. Alright, this is also linked to what we went over in Route 77 about the leaked footage of Arcana's death, right?
What reason could you have to kill your own men?
Oh, I also just realized the peon, also hi Lilia, the peon that was next to Vertin is Igor.
Not our men. Not any longer. They mutinied and killed their superior officer.
Ooh.
So they got what they deserved then.
Lieutenant Moldir is investigating still. We will find out who else was involved. The Apostles' Brotherhood is back. We suspect they may have even infiltrated our base.
Okay, I figured they're gonna be here in this chapter because the previous two stories did build up the Apostles to be more involved.
We've also received intel indicating Manus Vindicta's presence in São Paulo.
Manus Vindictae? I'm not entirely surprised. Intelligence suggests they are closely associated with the Apostles' Brotherhood.
Yeah.
What I hadn't expected is that they would drop their Order of Enlightenment guys so soon. But Arcane is dead.
Actually, yeah, that was their name before Order of Enlightenment, right? That's what I was thinking about.
There is no room for doubt. No one, nothing could survive a vacuum bomb.
We'll see about that. That one is not gonna be dead forever, I would say. Phew. I was calling it back then that she is gonna be back, and now the last two stories were literally about resurrecting someone. It was the Admiral's personal order to annihilate that once formidable woman. Destruction rained from the sky, and once the dust settled, it was clear that she had been utterly obliterated. The sun glistens in the pooling blood of the executed traitors. Sweat gathers on her forehead.
You will become used to the tropical sun in São Paulo.
Dude, I would probably melt in tropical weather, like legitimately. I cannot stand the regular temperatures here in Croatia when it hits like 30 Celsius plus. The early summer heat here is overwhelming.
I've been through a lot worse. Snowy mountains, deserts, and soaring eagles.
Lilia, you're also kind of better dressed for this weather right now, where you are. Just those hot pants and a tank top. I mean, the jacket is a bit much, but then again, you're a flyer. Meanwhile, Vertin in a full suit.
I do find myself thinking back to those times.
And then there is this guy with a full-on leather jacket and a scarf.
It should never have been a battleground. Our business here is concluded. Timekeeper, Lieutenant Lilia, let us continue inside.
Do you really need me in there, Capitan? Otherwise, I'd like to hang out here for a bit.
She gulps down some sweet liquor, but it provides little succor. It lacks the frosty flavor of the north. This drink is lethargic, but it's all the base has to offer. In Sao Paulo, soda is cheap, but rum is cheaper, and in near endless supply.
I'll check on Sotheby. See you both later.
Oh, Sotheby is also here. Okay.
Dismissed, soldier. But I caution you. Much has been abundant here. Remember our rules and keep to within the guarded areas.
Alright. Interesting. Igor's office. A simple office. Military papers litter the walls and shelves, and a phone sits on a side table. A few dice are scattered casually on the desk.
There may be a person of interest to us nearby. A writer for the Tomb magazine.
Oh.
Said to be a blind woman named Irt. Her works seem to be published after every era the storm has affected.
Right. In Route 77, Vertin literally got the message that Urt could be in Sao Paulo. That's why we're here. Right.
It could be this is only an alias. A pen name used by a new person each time. Or
Or could she really have crossed the storm 8 times? And somehow the storm has never affected her.
I mean, it's not affecting you as well, so, you know, the good old thingy of there might be a connection.
Miss Barbara provided us with some information. She said the latest piece was sent from a veteran's residence in Sao Paulo.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I understand they have a doctor working there, a blind woman. If so, she would match our intelligence on this mysterious tattoo writer. You should seek her out.
A doctor? Uh-huh. I'm trying to think back to the story where Urd was in. I don't think there was ever a mention in the story that Urd had any kind of like thorough medical education, right? Also, I mean, it could be a third person. I mean, there is the woman that was on the island, but she got disintegrated, right? If I remember correctly, she partook in the feast at the end and got caught up in the storm. Then Urd was the second one I saw. This could be a third one.
You're fortunate to have come now, Timekeeper. Carlos, the late commander here, was something of a pain to work with. An idiot. Maybe this is why his own men rose up and killed him.
Huh, okay. He turns away.
We've already dispensed with most of them.
Those men you just had executed.
Yes. Lopera raided one of their locations. Manus Vindicta will not be so happy to hear that, I think. She was, I'm told, excessive in her work, a loose cannon. But I'm pleased with her results.
He seems to hold Lopera in high regard. Cold, ruthless, decisive, qualities that don't quite match her sweet face and fiery orange hair. Literally what I said. She looks too adorable for that kind of personality, but okay.
Admiral, with you in charge here now, I thought I might ask a favor.
She needs to familiarize herself with the local area, transportation, and intelligence.
Things may become quite complicated during our visit to Sao Paulo. I wonder if I might request Zeno spare some manpower to assist us.
Our situation is more dire than expected. I will see what can be done, Timekeeper, but no promises.
These 17 towers and 22 courtyards of the base were once all fully patrolled, but now most of them are abandoned.
Lieutenant Moldir will provision you with everything you need. And Lopera, she knows São Paulo well. You may take her with you as a guide.
The Admiral has offered all the assistance he can spare. He sighs at the state of the base.
Now, Timekeeper, there is also something you might do for me.
Uh-huh. He seems resigned. Zeno is just like this dilapidated base, a weakened shadow of its former self.
As long as it's within my power, Admiral.
I see that you have one of ours with you, Lieutenant Lilia. I ask that she serve us for the duration of your mission here. She's a fine instructor, and Zeno is in need of help training our latest recruits.
I'll speak with her and see what she thinks.
Okay.
Thank you.
A cultural exchange of Zeno personnel.
I should return to my work. Your comrades should be waiting for you in the meeting room with Lieutenant Moldir.
I wonder who else is here then. They mentioned Sotheby. Lilia mentioned Sotheby earlier. I wonder if someone else is here too. Also, please, considering... Oh, hi, what is this now? Anyway, I was about to say, considering how they sported that that rum is more cheaper and more available in Sao Paulo than actual water. Keep Sotheby away. Okay, you've collected a Lopera fragment. Go see it in Paths of the Past. What is this? Boop her on the snoot? Okay. Drag the fragments to the top of the panel to connect them and gain access to monologues. Once you've connected all the fragments, more stories will be unlocked. Like this? Or this? Ah, just do this. Lopera's path. I never thought it was a disgrace. On the contrary, it was the most honorable task Zeno ever gave me. Okay, so there's gonna be 3 more, I guess. Oh, there's something here as well. Every fallen bullet casing symbolizes a soldier's permanent rejection of their duty, honor, and the loyalty they should have upheld. This is neat. Oh yeah, I can see the three indicators up here. Okay, so a 3-part monologue. Okay. So hers, I can already see who this is. Anjo? Kind of looks like her silhouette, I guess. Like the base form. No idea who this is. Actually, no, wait. I think this is Anjo. I recognize, like, a portion of the face. Who is this, then? Vertin, maybe? Probably. Alright. Anyhow... Oh, wait. We have extra. We have bonus. Instructions in advance. A joyful goodbye letter, a solid paperweight. Move the paperweight. I am venturing out. Greetings. By the time you read this letter, I will already be on an auto island far out at sea. Oh, please don't misunderstand. I adore your company, especially the hallway walking parties at 3 AM. Though I do love all parties, walking parties are a particular treat, but unfortunately, the ladies' code of conduct dictate that I should be sound asleep by 9 PM. What a pity. Is this sodomy? This sounds like sodomy. Also, please tell Miss Moisson not to worry. Okay, yeah, it is sodomy. I'm not adventuring alone. Miss Vertin is also going on a trip to the legendary El Dorado, the city of gold, magic, gold, and even bouncing coffee bean. This is sodomy. The moment it goes into weird directions like this. I can't wait to talk to the locals about potential invigorating potion recipes. Oh god. Speaking of invigorating potions, now everyone can become a brewing master. All it takes is a cup of coffee, and before drinking, add 3 grams of gold and voila, you've got an invigorating potion. Okay. I've already prepared the ingredients, the gold is on the table, and thanks to the automatic coffee drip beast in the lounge, we're saved from the hardest part, making coffee. And do look forward to the special gifts I'll soon bring back. Sincerely, Sotheby. Okay. Alright, next one. A new photo of an old friend. Okay, Sotheby, Lilia. No one else around? It's just the 3 of them? Okay. In the reflection of the pooling rainwater, she sees an old friend. Who do you see? Xenobase. Okay. Under the shadow of the colonnade, the orange-haired girl absent-mindedly kicks at the ground, sipping a cold drink. She watches a beetle scurries across the courtyard, disappearing into a patch of weeds.
What are you doing out here alone?
Oh, that's a new character model. She dips under the shadow of the colonnade, the sun streaming in behind her. The orange-haired girl raises her hand to block the glaring sunlight as she tries to make out the woman's face.
Hmm? Molly!
It's her sister, Moldir. Oh! Yeah, she's recruitable right now. Okay, so this is Moldir's first appearance, huh? They grew up together under the watchful eye of their adoptive father. Ah, okay. Oh, this is actually interesting to know. She tosses her drink aside, her face lighting up like a puppy, wagging its tail as she runs towards her sister. That is adorable. Aww.
At ease, soldier. You've really been building some strength, haven't you?
That is cute. Also very funny how much it reminds me of some stuff in the current Arcanists side story with two sisters meeting after some time and just hugging it out. She pats her sister's head as she hugs her tightly.
And you are sprouting up like a weed.
And you? Looks like they've been feeding you well.
Returning the favor, she slips her hand under her sister's shirt and pinches her soft belly.
Pera! Stop it!
Just a little prank.
How long will you be staying this time?
Not long. Father plans to leave soon. He was furious when he heard about the defections. He ordered that he be brought here immediately.
As the Admiral's most trusted lieutenant and child, she has accompanied him to Sao Paulo base.
Perhaps you might leave with us when the new CO arrives.
She seems hesitant. Only the Admiral decides who stays and who goes, whether it be her, Lopera, or anyone else. Also, I cannot help to slightly move my body with the music right now. So I'm just watching and reading this. Anyway.
Really? But I don't know. Things are going well for me here, Molly. I enjoy being near the veterans' residence.
And I'm happy for you. The wisdom of elders is worth its weight in gold.
Come on. You sound just like him.
Speaking of him, didn't the old man come with you?
She looks around, but Admiral Igor is nowhere to be seen.
He's still with the Timekeeper, in his office.
Considering... Okay, I'm gonna have to check myself that I'm not mistaking the name, but I presume this is the same Moldir as the recruitable, currently playable unit, right? I gotta check after this cutscene actually myself. Damn, if that's the case, she got an upgrade in design. If this was her first appearance as an NPC.
Ah, so you snuck out just to see me?
Did you really?
You did!
No. I came to, weed.
Weed?
The grounds have gotten so messy since the shutdown.
Oh, sure. Weeding. A ridiculous excuse. Who would bother to traipse through all these desolate courtyards just to pull a few plants?
You're lying. Those ears of yours are scarlet red.
This has always been one of her difficulties. Her face may be steely, but her glowing red ears always give away the truth.
Alright, no more joking. We should get to the meeting room. Our Foundation guests are waiting. I would like to get back before they realize I've slipped away.
All right, but while we go, let me tell you about the prisoner we captured during our raid. And a strange little sheep in a bottle.
Huh? Amid the grass, a hummingbird watches the two as they walk away, talking and laughing together. It turns its gaze toward the tower in the south of the base. Oh, why are we pointing out the hummingbird? And the tower, on top of it. Meeting room! Nice, nice air circulation. The room is simple, sturdy and clean. A military room through and through. Sotheby and Lilia are idly looking around the reception room. Photographs of veterans are proudly hung on the wall. They are arranged in chronological order.
1968.
The soldiers look grim. They avert their eyes from the camera, a hollow look within them. It was a victory without flowers or honor.
Izmir. I've never heard of it. I wonder if they have any Abang Akas there.
Uh-huh. In one photograph, soldiers stand in formation under a row of data palms. Data palms. They gaze off into the glimmering coastline.
1986. Rio de Janeiro. Rio. Hold on. Is that...
Yeah? Rio de Janeiro. Among these soldiers, she spots a face that is all too familiar.
Mr. Carson?
Oh! Oh! She jumps up trying to get a hold of the wooden frame. Mr. Carson disappeared in the storm of 1929.
Oh, you have friends in Rio?
Lillian takes the photo of the wall.
I can't believe it! That simply must be Mr. Carson!
Ah, okay. Again, I think I don't remember if they brought it up, because I know Carson only is her butler. I don't remember if they brought up if he was like in military or even working for Zeno. She would never mistake him. He looks livelier than before. His hair is darker and wilder, but his features are unmistakably those of her dear butler.
The storm. I saw him. He dissolved.
Again, bringing up the whole thing of same features but looks different sorta still thing, right? Yeah, okay.
Mr. Carson? What? You mean this old geezer in the photo? What are you talking about?
Sotheby nods her head fervently.
Why, this must be Mr. Carson. There's no two men in the world that could look so alike. Could it be a doppelganger? Or an evil twin? But then, surely, Mr. Carson would have mentioned a twin brother. Even an evil one. Nose? And his eyes. Though he's not wearing his glasses. But I know those wrinkles.
Sotheby continues to talk to herself. The man in the photo looks just like Mr. Carson, save for the smile on his face. The stern old butler would never smile like that.
I have to look closer. I must be mistaken. But he's so very like the Carson I remember.
No, dear, again, I'm still under the impression that whatever the storm is doing... Again, this is just my current assumption of the storm, that whatever it does, it distorts the time and probably creates an alternative timeline of events or something, where people are just looking the same, or it's the same people but in different, like, different, what's the word? Different circumstances and slightly different looks to what they were before. Like a potion in a potion. Oh yeah, like a potion in a bottle. 1,001 questions bubble up in her mind. She almost presses her nose against the dusty glass of the picture frame as she tries to make out every detail. Also, it just occurred to me, if, again, this is going from the assumption, I can't believe that this didn't actually cross my mind before. Again, going by the assumption of, if it truly will be the case, and I'm not locking myself into that thought, just playing around with it, but if it truly will be the case that the storm doesn't just erase, like, time itself, but just jumbles it up and creates a different timeline, I'm going by that assumption, the thought just kind of crossed my mind. What if it's trying... What if someone started a storm purely because they're trying to create a different timeline of events for some reason, and it's just going haywire. It's either going haywire or they keep trying again and again and again and again until they get the result they wish for. I don't know. Kind of literally just kind of crossed my mind.
Maybe then, Mr. Carson could still be...
The dust has gotten into her nose.
Phew!
Bless you. Na zdrowie. Admiral Igor strides into the room.
Where is Lieutenant Moldir?
He looks around. Moldir was supposed to be welcoming their new guests.
Sir, Timekeeper.
Lilia immediately straightens up, saluting the Admiral. That is a character model I want to see from Lilia, instead of the relaxed, slouched forward character, just straight up like a pin.
Miss Vertin, come and look!
Sotheby waves at her, the photograph clutched in her hand.
Mr. Carson could still be alive!
Huh?
Oh yeah, that's gonna confuse Vertin now. Still alive. The Mr. Carson who vanished before their eyes in the storm of 1929.
I guess Sotheby saw someone familiar in one of these veterans' photos. You know this Carson guy?
Oh yeah, we know him.
Look, look!
I slightly wish they would have actually made a model in this picture. Like if we have these 5 dudes, I wish there would have been a close-up of the picture. Like the 4 other dudes can stay like blurred and basic looking, but like just an updated and slightly changed Carson model would be amazing. How could it be? Mr. Carson was erased by the storm in 1929.
He does bear a striking resemblance to Mr. Carson, if my memory serves me right.
Yet here he is, in a photo dated 1986. The Admiral strides over and examines the photo. Yeah, this is also... didn't even think about the year. This is also very weird, because Carson was already old in 1929, so being... Oh, wait, no, ugh, God. 18. Right, the year here was... hold on, where's my mouse? No, I did... For a second I thought I misread the number 1886. No, 1986. So yeah. Huh. Okay. How could he be here? That's a question.
Oh, 86. We lost many good soldiers to the Amazon that year. But some battled through, survived. This man is one of the latter. You're saying that you've met this man before?
He looks remarkably similar to a friend of ours who we lost in the storm in 1929. In fact, Admiral, they appear to be nearly identical. It's almost unthinkable.
I must say, Mr. Carson would never dress like that. But I'm certain this is him.
Just looking at him brings back memories of her dear old butler. Oh,
That is fascinating.
Do you know if this man is still alive?
I couldn't say. Doubtful he would be in our service anymore. But you may find him at the veterans' residence in São Paulo.
oh really? Oh really? Okay. Sao Paulo, the veterans' residence. Like items washed to the shore, secrets and answers gathered there, waiting for the birds to carry them away. Oh, this is...
pessoal!
Hi. Okay. Oh. Oh. Ooh. This is piquing my interest a lot now. Okay.
Thank you for your patience.
Yes, where are you? The two of them are met with a cold look from the Admiral. I'm sorry, Daddy.
Sir,
Well? Dad is not pleased. You have disobeyed a direct dad order. Okay, do we have anything around here? No? Alright. The Minotaur? What, am I playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey right now? Alright. Following the thread's guidance, she finds the way out. Okay, who do we have? The two new girls and the three core units. Okay, let's go. Alright, back in the meeting room.
Lieutenant Moldir. About time. What was it? Did you stop for a picnic?
A scolding comment. Mulder was supposed to be taking care of Miss Sotheby. It seems she has abandoned her duties.
Admiral,
Save your excuses.
Yes, sir.
it was my fault, Admiral. I ran into her on our way here. It's been a while since we last saw each other.
Oh, this just reminded me. I forgot to literally jump over and check check Boulder's model in the summoning in the summoning menu. Anyway, need to remember to do that. As her father glares at her, she quickly realizes that her attempt to cover for her sister is only making things worse.
Your performance on the training ground earlier was most impressive, Miss Lopera.
She breaks the awkward silence.
Allow me to introduce my team. This is Miss Sotheby.
Sotheby smiles and curtsies.
And this is Lieutenant Lilia.
Lilia salutes and burps. She gives a brief salute.
How's it going? I was previously assigned to HQ.
It seems your assignment here has done little for your discipline, Lopera.
The Admiral stands with his hands behind his back. He examines his undisciplined daughter, a grim look on his face.
You have new orders. I'm assigning you to accompany the Timekeeper and her team to Sao Paulo for the duration of their mission.
Lopera nods, but Lilia still has questions.
Me and Lopera? That's a whole lot of firepower. What are we expecting during this mission?
A lot of shit.
Oh, sorry, Lilia. I haven't had the chance to speak with you privately. The Admiral asked if you could stay on site to help with training their new recruits. What do you think? You can do as you wish.
Training up some new blood, eh? Well, as long as you think you can handle things without me, I can stick around to lend a hand. It will be just like the good old days back at the academy.
Oh, I can be a drill instructor again? Hell yeah! I can make recruits suffer? She knows that this isn't a request but an order.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
He nods and smiles in thanks. His smile fades as he turns to his youngest daughter. Oh boy.
As for you, Lopera, please show our guests to their rooms. And try not to overexert yourself.
Orders have been given to everyone present.
Lieutenant Lilia, stay for a moment. Lieutenant Moldir will bring some documents shortly. They should prove useful for your assignment.
Mulder, briefly out of the Admiral's sight, shrugs helplessly as her orders start to pile up. Lilia gives her a knowing smile. It's always like this. It's just part of the job.
Now, I have other business to attend to. If you'll excuse me.
He turns and leaves, his imposing figure soon disappearing from sight. Lopera exhales a long breath, snaps her fingers, and smiles as she heads towards the door. She turns to her guests.
Come on, let's go. I'll show you around. But stay close. This space can be a bit of a labyrinth. It's only missing a bloodthirsty minotaur lurking its halls.
Ah,
Well, I haven't seen him yet anyways.
Could Igor double as a Minotaur? He's tall enough. Okay, I see why they why this one was called Minotaur. Okay. Also, her personality from soldier to this normal chick is it's quite the whiplash. From just casually shooting those traitors earlier to here right now. Well, not really casually, but you guys know what I mean.
The base here has been understaffed for some time. Whole sections are deserted. It can be dangerous. We don't usually allow guests to move about freely. Well, who am I kidding? We don't have any guests in the first place. Who'd come here for a visit?
Crazy people?
Scenic views of dead gardens and overgrown brush. In the spring, we have vine-tripping competitions. And in the summer, you can be part of our complimentary bug buffet.
Ugh.
Even the farmers back home had it better than these.
She leads the way, chewing on a piece of wolf's tail grass.
Before Zeno moved in, this was the fort of some Lisbon aristocrat.
Ah, Lisbon again, huh? The shadows of the old continent are everywhere here. The ghosts of the 18th century still clinging to every mark on the marble columns.
There's only one place fully off limits here. That tower.
Uh-huh. She points to a tower in the distance. Styled after Andalusian architecture, it stands ominously under the scorching sun, looming over the base with an eerie intensity. Okay.
What's in there?
It must be the Minotaur's lair.
Thank you, Sotheby.
Or a secret lab for super soldiers.
Sotheby, if you want Minotaurs, go back to AC, but not Brotherhood. Go to Odyssey. Sotheby's imagination is running wild again.
Imbued with the strength of an ox, the wits of a man, and the wings and fiery breath of a dragon.
Senora, this is a Zeno base, not some chimera's nest.
You never know.
Besides, if there were any monsters in there, I would have heard them by now.
Were those the Admiral's exact words? That nobody is allowed inside the tower?
Yeah, that was what he said. Under no circumstances is anyone to be allowed inside.
Okay. Then a quick peek around wouldn't exactly violate the letter of that order.
Miss Vertin, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yes. Is there treasure inside a tower? Oh god.
Let me say this again. There are no monsters in that tower. And I am under orders to escort you directly to your rooms.
But don't you want to know? She blinks. Clearly, curiosity isn't only in the hearts of these new guests. There we go. Just keep poking. Just keep poking. Keep poking.
But if we were to say walk a bit too close and accidentally provoke some nearby creatures.
This group is prone to fall into traps and danger. This is Freeran all over again. Freeran and her inability to open up mimic chests without being eaten. Mischievous critters often wander into the courtyards, and these ones have appeared just in time.
Oh, how terrible! It seems trouble has found us.
Sure. 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 I mean... Ooh, interesting music. The lyrics specific. What is the face on these things? I've seen this before, right? Passionate carbuncle. Little critter chasing after dust, influenced by the passion of South America. Carbuncles are known for their adaptability, changing based on their environment and internal nature. Right. Magnificent fireworks, passionate breath, fervent gaze. Alright, and passionate group bunkle. Chasing after dust, filled by the passion in South America, yeah. A communal festive group of carbuncles. They live for celebrations, parties, festivals, and endless sunshine and beaches. Hell yeah. Merry play, fervent hug, rhythmic sway. These are just chill dudes. Why are we fighting them? Also, I need to set up a team for this area, but I don't really have units for South America, I think. Well, I have Anjo. Well, I guess this can work. This is at least like American in general themed. I don't really have anybody from this region. I don't have Lopera or anybody else, so oh, it's out of him, of course. Anyway.
Embrace rather than resist.
Ooh. Give me the music back. Also, what? When casting a discard incantation, you must also select one incantation to discard. Uh-huh? Excuse me, what? Damn, the beat. The rhythm. Very nice. Choose one to discard. Sure, let's go with this one. Oh, the marked ones, huh? Or? Okay. I'm not sure if I'm understanding how that triggers. Actually, let me test it out. If I play this. Yes, okay, so if I play a card with the symbol, with this symbol, I need to discard another one. Okay, I see. That's kind of fun and interesting, I guess.
Journey to the cosmos. Flee, mortals! Stay back, I say!
Alright, and they're dead.
To preserve this memory in
our dreams.
They gave me quite a start. Thankfully, they were easy to handle.
Hell yeah.
We can't let them run off. Who knows what damage they could do?
Of course, keep chasing them into the tower. Lopera chases after the fleeing critters, who just so happen to be heading in the direction of the tower. Because just casually, the three of them are probably herding them into the tower, but you know, circumstances, wink wink, nudge nudge. It is nothing more than a coincidence. Sure. Sure. Wink. The half-hour-long game of tag finally comes to an end. Coincidence. Such a coincidence that we chased them for 30 minutes.
Now where could they have gone?
Oh boy. What the shit is that? I don't like that the symbol on the door is a circle. I do wonder what it represents. Kinda looks like the loom. Almost. She searches for the colorful critters, a serious look on her face. In her concentration, she bumps into a wooden door flanked by lemon trees.
It may well be possible they fled into the tower.
The door stands at the base of the tower. Also, are we going from orange trees to lemon trees now?
Is this the entrance?
Timekeeper!
Uh-oh. Clearly, this door is not supposed to be opened.
Mi viejo, the Admiral. He won't be happy with this.
The sight of it is tantalizing. Just a touch and it will swing open, revealing all the mysteries within.
But why? Is there something hidden inside?
Claw marks line the wall, and blood stains the door. Rabbit blood, but blood unblessed. Rabbit blood, bull blood, unblessed lamb blood. The wind stirs the lemon trees, filling the air with the faint scent of bay and myrtle. Okay, so the symbols on the door are painted with blood? Oh boy, that's not good.
There's an arcane array on the door. Is it to stop us from entering? Or to keep what's inside from coming out?
Why not both? The arcane array looks ancient. It is weakened with time. She traces the marking with her fingertips. The blood flakes off, breaking a small gap in the array. Uh-oh!
I have no idea. We're soldiers. We follow orders, no questions. As mi viejo would say.
This is like in horror movies when the character makes like a circle of salt around them to protect them from evil spirits, and then something stupid happens and the salt circle gets literally just punctured in one spot, and then the demon has all play space it wants. Are we doing this now?
With all the flooding we've had, they probably shoved everything they wanted to keep safe and dry in there.
Sure.
Lopera,
Moldir rushes from behind, putting an end to their little accidental adventure.
you get lost on your way to the guest room, Spera. You know better than to be here. Your ship will be leaving early tomorrow morning. Please return to your rooms and get some rest. This is a military base, not an amusement park. Please, do not wander about, especially near restricted areas.
My apologies, Lieutenant. Perhaps you could point us in the right direction.
She steals one more look at the tower as they leave. The fruits on the lemon trees are plump and juicy. The old beast blood array appears dark in the sunlight. Interesting. Oh, the wooden door creaks open a little, allowing an insect to fly in through the gap. Uh-oh.
The seal. It's gone.
Hey, there she is. Inside the tower, the sole prisoner has been quietly listening to their conversation. There's a ship leaving tomorrow morning. Oh! She was imprisoned in there? What happened to you between Route 77 and here then? As the footsteps trail off, she gently pushes the door. The seal is indeed gone. She's free. I was literally right. Vertin literally broke the salt seal by just removing that little gap. Alright. Interesting. Okay then. Oh, wait. There is something new here. Same as before. The world is changing so quickly that even a tortoise has to pick up the pace. Transfer notice. After discussions at the headquarters, and based on the current global situation and the conditions of each branch, the following transfer notices are officially announced. The Texas base will be abandoned and all personnel evacuated. Okay, that has to be the base we were at in Route 77, I guess. Comrade Igor will be transferred to the Zeno Brazil branch to succeed General Carlos as commander. Okay, that's where we are right now. All other branches will remain unchanged. This transfer notice is official and has been approved by the Pax Security Council, effective immediately, year 1990, 9/22. Okay. Okay, so this is September of 1990. Interesting. Let's see. Oh, there she is. There she is. Okay, Moldir is staying back. I see. Sotheby and Vertin. Alright. Oh, this will be fun. Then your life is headed over to the river, and you are forced to struggle against the current. I mean, easy to struggle against the current if you're on a ship, I guess. Okay, I'm back at Zeno base. A journey always starts with a farewell.
Here, put this on, Pera. It will allow me to track you should anything happen.
She fastens a small button to her sister's collar. This button connects the two of them tightly. With this, they will always be able to find each other, no matter where they are. They kiss on both cheeks.
You'll remember to bring father a souvenir this time, yes? And promise me you will be careful. I do not wish for our parrot to buy the farm just yet.
Don't worry about me, Molly. Worry about them. I'll kill them all if I have to. Every last one.
She says it with the most casual facial expression and most adorable smile. She makes sure to emphasize the totality of her determination.
All right. Enough blabbering. Do you two always share these little heart-to-hearts whenever you leave? I got nothing to say except bye.
Honestly, now that she's bringing this up, I find this familiar kind of bye and hello kind of normal. And I don't know for most Croatian families here where I live, but at least with mine, this is literally what we always did. Like, if you greet a family member or say goodbye to a family member, you do the whole, kiss both cheeks or whatever the hell. Like, just touch the cheeks on both ends. Not really the full-on kiss. That depends on person to person.
Or is the tortoise suddenly not so worried about its speed?
The ship signals its imminent departure.
Sotheby, do we have everything?
Naturally. Miss Sotheby is always ready to travel.
The ship is boarding now. After it departs, I will spend some time gathering intel on Mr. Duncan.
Thank you.
We should be able to find them in the flesh once we get to town. Duncan and I go way back. And I'll introduce you to another friend. She lives in a bottle.
Oh, right, the unit I'm missing. Right.
I'd be delighted to meet your friends. We should be going now. Lilia, I've told Admiral Eagle that he can rely on you for further assistance as necessary. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, I'll do whatever needs doing. Счастливого пути!
Bye-bye. Enjoy your drill sergeant routine. I know you will. Your recruits won't. Igor's office. Having seen off their guests, Lieutenant Moldir returns to the Admiral's office to report an incident from the previous night.
Admiral, a prisoner has gone missing from the tower.
Uh-oh. Oh, so she's aware about what the tower is about. She lowers her head as she awkwardly delivers her report.
We'll make sure it's kept under wraps. The seal was broken, and we are still investigating who might have been involved. I did encounter the Timekeeper, Miss Sotheby and Lopera near the tower yesterday. Still, I see no reason to suspect them.
They were the only people she saw near the tower yesterday.
The Timekeeper doesn't have any incentive, and Lopera... No, she wouldn't be involved.
Until last night, the tower held a single unlucky prisoner, a lamb to the slaughter, a stalk of wheat in the autumn, but now she has gotten away.
Find the prisoner, but don't attempt to recapture. Let's see who she's been in touch with.
Understood.
Lieutenant, this was a failure that must not be repeated.
He grits his teeth as he stares at the map before him. Zeno shouldn't be like this. Igor's not happy. Pretty. Board the alligator. That is a ship name. The ship departs, and before long, a dozen rowboats have surrounded it.
Oh, look at those strange cowboys. What are they doing with those hooks? Are they trying to hitch a ride?
Yes.
Maybe?
They will use those hooks to grab onto the side of the ship and moor their boats to ours.
Makes sense. Just as she said, the boats throw their hooks, latch onto the ship, and a number of people clamber aboard. They're traders hawking homemade trinkets. Lopera politely declines them all.
Take this, Timekeeper.
A map.
What's this?
Just a map, in case we get separated.
The map is marked with a at least 3 safe routes.
These will show you the way from the harbor to the veteran's residence. Though, it can't show you the safest way. For that, you'll need me. But what am I saying? San Paulo is perfectly safe. That's what the politicians say anyways. Never mind the talk of gangs, cartels, and greedy multinational corporations. Pure slander.
I like her.
Thank you for the warning and the map. Let's hope I won't find any occasion to use it.
Alright then.
I hope so too. Well, we have a long cruise ahead. I'll leave you to your business. At the mice.
She waves goodbye, making her way through the energetic traders and to the other side of the deck. The traders scamper around like little mice. Having made their sales, they're now scrambling to get a plate of food from the chef.
So the kitchen even prepares food for them.
No line cutting. You boy, back to your place.
Damn, that's a voice.
Queue up, or there will be no dinner for you tonight.
The chef taps his metal spoon, sending the boy back to his place in the queue. The boy sneakily grabs a few flatbreads, tucks them under his shirt, and scurries away. And bumps into Sotheby. He bumps into Sotheby, crashing to the floor along with his stolen goods.
Hey, out of my way!
He stuffs the bread under his shirt again before running off. As he passes Sotheby notices a glint of an arcane skill in his eyes. He runs like a child enchanted by the Rattenfänger? Well, alright, interesting mention here. The rat catcher, huh? The Rattenfänger as he bolts toward a corner of the cabin. German words in this story are the last thing I expected.
Miss Vertin, did you notice that boy? Wasn't he awfully strange?
You're right. Come on, let's go see what he's up to.
Okay. A woman hides in the shadows. Her face is familiar, but she wears an entirely new outfit. Is it really her? The lady at Tuesday's motel?
It's you.
Oh, Vertin actually ran into her. The fuck is this face? Are you a cat now? Are you hiding in a box? What is happening? The bread-stealing child is gone. Oh, it was her. Instead, Miss Kimberly is curled up in the corner, stuffing bread into her mouth with both hands. She stops and looks up, surprise in her eyes.
Oh, Vertin!
Yes, hi.
How? What are you doing here?
First off, bon appetit.
I was about to ask you the very same question.
The farewell at Tuesday's motel last month wasn't exactly pleasant. Oh, so this is literally just a month apart. But she looks starved now.
Is this a new friend, Vertin? A pleasure to meet you.
Sotheby approaches, but Kimberly looks terrified. She freezes, a sticky lump of dough dropping from the corner of her mouth.
Please, take this.
Oh, does she know her maybe? Actually, wait, no, I was thinking about another name. That was, they said Kimberly, right. Never mind. She offers her a chocolate bar. After a moment's hesitation, Kimberly swallows, grabs the bar, and shoves it into her mouth.
Oh, thank you.
Aww. Very interesting though. Did they not give her anything to eat in that tower? Were they literally starving her? She licks her fingers clean like a ravenous child.
Have you found what you lost since we last met?
About that. Her face falls. It appears not.
Perhaps I could help. Thank you, but I would prefer to do this on my own. I was the one who lost it. and I will be the one to get it back.
Okay, she's unwilling to cooperate, but there's no hostility. A strange and contradictory figure, an Arcanist who seems to be on the verge of reformation.
This ship is headed to Sao Paulo. Is that where you're heading as well? Would you like to accompany us? Sao Paulo? I don't...
It's the ship's only destination. Where else could she go?
There isn't anything for me there. Only a bit of misery and pain. There's no more dancing, no feasts or banquets, no...
Uh-huh, interesting. Okay. Huh. Trying to think. Kind of feels like her reaction is either based on that she was originally maybe from the region here, from Sao Paulo, and now that it's different than it was before, she's not pleased anymore, or something else. Her eyes dart away. There's nothing there.
No. I would rather we simply part ways here, Miss Vertin. Farewell and pleasant journeys. I'm indebted to you for your kindness. Ah, and your friend here. Aren't you just a sweetheart? Oh, I could just gobble you up for tea.
She reaches out and pinches Sotheby's cheek.
Oh, madam, please, you... This simply isn't proper or ladylike.
Kimberly smiles, as if she has shed the baggage of their previous encounter, and disappears into the crowd. There's an old legend told in the desert peninsula. Encountering a demon is always a sign of bad things to come. Oh good. Oh good. Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh, this is gonna be great. Okay, so that was Kimberly. Oh, they actually call her Anjanala already here. Viewing Anjanala's path. Okay. Before I get to that, there is something here. The price of procrastination. Constant delay will not make the piles of documents disappear. Eventually, someone will have to deal with them. Get some coffee. Pending documents. First official exchange report with the School of Aperon. Hi. Also, a certain red puppy. Priority low, but please complete the registration of the Arcanists from Aperon as soon as possible. If the registration cannot be completed, please explain the reasons and provide relevant proof. A detailed report of Aperon's operations on the island. Priority high, please prioritize completing the report of the joint operation with Zeno and a detailed account of Arcana's death. Complete the application for the ship Apple III and explain of... Oh no. And explain of its specific purpose. Priority low. To be completed before the final deadline. I'm just gonna make a wild assumption here. They will get a new ship called the Apple III. And somewhere down the line, in the either main story or one of the accompanying side stories, it will sink. I'm just gonna call it right now. A deal report on operations at the Green Lake campsite. Ooh, that is this is an interesting piece. Priority high. Please submit a complete account of the event to assist in the multi-party evaluation of the Arcanist Jessica. Task handover procedures for Highway 77. Priority low, to be completed before the final deadline. A detailed report on operations at Tuesday's Motel. Priority high. Please submit a complete account of the event to assist in the multi-party evaluation of Arcanist Tuesday. Explanation of the safety of placing the uncooperative Arcanist unconscious entity into the suitcase. Priority high. Please submit along with the above reports. explanation of the safety of placing the uncooperative Arcanist consciousness entity into the suitcase? Uncooperative Arcanist consciousness... Oh, the motel? I guess, right? I guess that's what it means, considering we just went through Route 77 here and Tuesday. But yeah, that would definitely be also high priority. Okay, that one is interesting. So, what do we have here? Okay, so yeah, that was Anjo. Okay, so that's him, and I guess Vertin in the back? I don't know. What do we have? Oh. Oh, okay, you have a three-parter. Interesting. Anjo... Whoa, hi, this is interesting. Whoa. Okay, Anjonala's Path, Part 1. Under the dazzling chandelier, they indulge in toasts, dances, and self-congratulations, whispering lip to ear in high spirits. At the end of the red carpeted stairs, the object of their discussion finally arrives, lifting her skirt and offering a slightly apologetic smile. Oh, Matahari. Matahari, Matahari, my darling! The rich and powerful are reduced to bumbling fools with only a coy smile. People gather and cheer fervently, chanting their hostess' name, circling at her feet, offering gold, offering jewels, offering their loyal hearts. Accompanying the hostess is her sister, like a shadow at her side. Whispers of this one echo through the depths of the mansion. The little girl who grew up in her sister's shadow rules this mansion-sized kingdom, a child accustomed to tearing apart hot roast chicken with her hands, whipping grease from her mouth with her dress, and banging her tail on the chandelier as if it were a wind chime. She roams the back garden seated on a pony, laughing uncontrollably on its back as the scent of blood from the servant's thorn-pieced legs fills the air. Gentlemen love her innocent malice, clapping to please her all the while. This is until a bullet pierces her sister's head. Fate reclaims all it has given, just as man was banished from paradise, and so commences the prelude to wandering in exile. Merchants and drunken paupers covet her treasures. A farmer's wife exchanges a basket of cream cakes and eggs for her jewels. A child trades a wild flower for her hairpin. Finally, her dress is covered in dust, and the ornaments on her neck and wrists are all gone. Like Inan's encounter with the queen of the underworld. More malicious people end up wounded by her claws. Hunters love the scent of blood, swarming in for her bounty. So she hides in the forest, hides in the meadows, hides in the barn. Milk and meat run across the pasture, grain fills the warehouse. She searches everywhere, but cannot find food of her own. When did all of this change, sister? Why are my clothes always dusty? Why haven't the mansion servants come to find me? As her claws soak in the blood of a young rabbit that's jumped out of its burrow, she feels an intense hunger, for the first time in her life. Okay, so her backstory, huh? Of course, she was in a good position because of her sister. Like I did during, like I was reading through the Matahari thing, or I think also mentioning through the Matahari thing, back when we went. I can't remember in which specific place the name was mentioned, the Matahari one. But I remember reading the wiki entry for the actual real-life person. And this is very interesting. So yeah, Matahari obviously had a lot of power as a spy, and a lot of money disposed to her. And once she died, her sister here would definitely be in a very shitty position, and would have to would have to fend for her survival. And obviously, if she wasn't taught about how finances work and what the worth of things is around her, she would not even know what to do with anything, right? Especially if she was indeed a child at the time, as well. Also, what does it say? I caught a little thief. His bones were as fragile and thin as twigs, but his newly grown teeth were sharp. Otherwise, I wouldn't have let him go. Okay. Interesting. Alright, let's see. Waterway to Hell. The river is both home and life. The river gives, the river takes. True. Anything around us? No? We're still with Anjo. Lopera is by her lonesome. Oh! Before I view this cutscene, let me see Moldir on the summoning banner if she's still there. I can't remember. Oh yeah, she's still here. Okay, yeah, she looks definitely different, or rather, very heavily updated would be probably the proper way to describe it. Interesting. Actually, what is she? Support, Riposte, and Moxie. Okay. Very interested when we get to... or rather when I will be getting to the story here for the current chapter. Anyway, back to this. Let's see. Waterway to Hell, huh? Aboard the alligator. The wind blows through Lopera's hair. The tourists gather at the ship's edge, watching the locals in small boats approaching the cruise ship.
A few treats to buy their worship, and they call it kindness. How undignified to be reduced to begging for scraps like a dog.
Alright, Mr. Cruise Passenger, you look like a unique character at least. Nice scruffy beard there. The children on the boats wave their hands and shout in an attempt to attract the tourists' attention. The crew and on-board priest have packed supplies for the tourists to buy and throw to the impoverished children, all part of the tour experience. Okay. Have packed supplies for the tourists to buy and throw to the impoverished children, damn.
Dignity doesn't count for much in the face of hunger.
I mean, I get that, Lopera, but this also feels like feeding animals in a zoo. Just toss it to them, right? The stranger nods, though he doesn't seem to completely agree.
Yet no man can live by bread alone.
Oh, hello, Mr. Manus Vindicti member. Nice jacket, buddy. God, I love how these guys are easily distinguishable. And it's purely by the special tinge of the blue collar. Purely by that.
And yet none can live without it.
You're a clever girl, Senora. But I hear from your accent you are no local. So what brings you to San Paulo? Business, ne? I have some business myself in the favelas.
Colombia, senor. And no, only a visit. To the San Paulo Veterans Residence. It's a safe place. If you find yourself in trouble, you should seek it out.
Oh, is it now? Thank you. You're very kind to offer.
Oh boy, okay. Lopera idly tosses a small die up in the air and catches it in her hand again. The stranger's eyes follow the die as it traces its path.
Care for a game of dice, senorita?
What's the bet?
She glances at the black suitcase by the stranger's feet.
Well, let us bet against the goodness in one another.
Okay.
Let us say that the loser will cover the cost of all the food given to all the little vendedores today.
Oh god.
In the winner's name, of course.
Of course. A generous gamble for a conscience that knocks on heaven's door.
That's no small wager, senor. Still, I appreciate the good game.
Good God, she's a gambler. The stranger smiles as he watches Lopera drop the die on the table and shake it in the wooden cup.
High-low then. Who goes first?
Ladies first.
Low.
Let's make it more interesting. 6. If it rolls anything else, you win.
Huh. She shakes the cup again. The die unevenly tumbling around inside.
Do you mind? I lost, just as was meant to be. So then, I am to be the vehicle of grace today.
Uh-huh. Alright, buddy. What is this amounting to?
Might I have your name, Senora? So that all may know the name which is to be sung in paradise today.
Carlota Lopez Rivera. But it is Lopera, should you ask after me.
Cute. Cute name. Lopera. Lopera of Sao Paulo. The defeated stranger picks up the die. He notices something in its design and cracks a smile. He places it in Lopera's hand.
That's an interesting die you have there.
It was only luck.
Meanwhile, the blood-curdling screams of children probably dying.
What's going on?
Do as I say, all of you!
Oh, river pirates, nice. Look at me, I am the captain now.
Vertin,
Sorry.
there are some more river cowboys over there.
River cowboys. I love that she just keeps calling everybody on the river cowboys. We are a bit in a different place of the globe right now, Sotheby.
I'm afraid they seem more like river pirates. Stay back, Sotheby. What do you want?
Where's the captain? We're changing destinations. The ship will be docking in the favela now. Or we'll blow it all to bits.
He flicks a lighter and lights up the fuse of an explosive. He's panicked. Clearly, he's afraid of something. Yeah, I can tell from his voice. He's not without fear right now, for some reason.
Get out of the way.
Oh, she's about to start blasting. Lopera has already drawn her guns, but the crowd is panicked. She can't get a clear shot.
Hold your fire, Lopera. There are oil drums on board.
Lopera notices the oil drum stacked behind the crowd. A single mistake could turn the whole ship into tomorrow's headline in the Sao Paulo papers.
Ugh, slimy rats.
She holsters her guns and charges forward with her bare fists. Time to punch the lights out of them. Aboard the alligator. Alright, what do we have? Is it the same thing over and over again? It is Riverbank Thug. Thugs active around the Riverbank residential area, living off plunder. Their true nature isn't necessarily dark, it's just that the city isn't ready for them. I mean, if life pushes you, right? Volatile emotions, fighting instinct, insidious wound. Yep, that tells a story already.
Embrace rather than resist.
Lopera grapples with the thug before wresting him to the ground and punching him repeatedly in the nose. She tears the explosives off the pirate's body, but in that brief moment, the thug manages to pull one of her guns from its holster.
Lopera!
Well, that's a problem. The fight halts, the thug's trembling hand pointing the gun at Lopera. The oil drums are just a few steps away.
Either we go to the favela or to the bottom of the river. Claro? Make your call!
The favela? Are you with the Apostles' Brotherhood?
Huh?
They forced you into doing this, didn't they? Hijack the ship and bring it to us. Is that right? Too bad for you. This ship won't be making any unplanned detours today.
Interesting, okay. The pirate's eyes widen as he freezes in place, only his legs trembling. Lopera hit the mark, but the thug's reaction is extreme. His finger tightens on the trigger as his teeth chatter nervously. Uh-oh.
Estúpidos!
Estúpidos!
Get down!
Oh, there goes the ship. Well, now we have a Viking funeral for everybody on board. The bullet flies past the shoulder, instead piercing an oil drum behind her.
Blazebusters?
A blinding flash of light and a wave of heat hit them as the ship's quickly engulfed in flames. The ship lurches violently as the blast tears through the vessel, and water starts flooding into the hold.
Oh my god!
Lifeboats! Get to the lifeboats now!
God help us! This is hell!
Panic breaks out as the ship starts to split in half. Oh, more explosions follow. Damn, that is going fast. There's no sign of Miss Kimberly in the crowd.
Hold the railings! Stay on the deck!
Lopera shouts from the water as she clings to a piece of floating wood. She gasps for air as she bobs up and down in the river. Chairs, benches, and sailing gear disappear as the ship sinks further and further into the depths of the river. Sotheby clutches the guardrail tightly, but the ship is almost vertically and sinking fast. Damn!
Let go, Sotheby! You need to jump now! Join Lopera!
Screams fill the air as the tourists cling on for dear life, watching their friend and family hurl toward the river. Also, it's just hitting me. I know I just made the joke earlier about Apple III and sinking in the future. This is another ship that Vertin was on and it's sinking. Okay. Like overripe oranges, one by one, they lose their grip and plunge into the depths.
Vertin!
Flames lick the guardrails, melting the ship's cheap materials. The explosions ring in her ears. Sotheby closes her eyes and flings herself toward Lopera. Lucky for her, Lopera quickly grabs her hand and pulls her onto the wooden plank. Vertin should never be let on a ship again. But I have a stupid feeling she will. She is still on the ship. Uh-oh. Oh. It's fuzzy. Oh, it's animated. Hi. Damn, 3D. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, oh, she's being swept away. The sunlight ripples on the surface, growing farther and farther away. Hmm? Oh? Whose hand is that? Oh. Hey!
Can't have you dying here. Why do we keep meeting in these awkward situations?
Oh.
Consider my debt paid.
She's a good sport. She's a good sport. Alright. Oh, that's where the cutscene ends. Okay. I don't think I missed much from the text, but I do want to check from the quick flashing text on screen when she was being pulled away by... Hey, the conch is back. When she was being pulled away by the current. Give me a sec. Let's see. With one final explosion, the ship is obliterated entirely. The river swallows everything. Okay, I think that's the only thing I missed. Yeah, okay. Anyway, damn, that ship was packed with a lot of explosive bullshit on it, wasn't it? Okay, let's see. The conches are back, but let's do the star first. Incarceration record. Some people end up in prison simply because of the wrong friends. Unfortunately for her, she didn't have much of a choice in the matter. Special incarceration record. Prisoner name Miss Kimberly. Okay, backstory on you, huh? Detention process. During the raid on the Apostles' Brotherhood stronghold, the subject was found alone, gnawing on a turkey leg, and was apprehended by Lieutenant Lopera's team. After interrogation, it was confirmed that the subject was indeed a follower of Manus Vindictae, but she knew even less than a typical follower, did not participate in the local rebellion, and was not involved in General Carlos's assassination. Therefore, unlike other deserters, she will not be executed but held in custody, awaiting Admiral Igor's decision. Ah! Okay, that's literally what I wanted to know. how she got into the tower. Just leave her be for now. Okay. I do wonder then, was the whole thing of her being pretty much starved in there, considering how hungry she was on the ship, was that maybe whole thing part of the whole interrogation process to get information out of her? Maybe. Probably. We'll see.
So,
anyway.
Things went sideways. That's what happens when you put guns in the hands of amateurs.
This is not the same guy. Also, the red-bellied piranhas. This is a third voice now, isn't it? I feel like... Hold on.
But you handled the water better this time. You controlled your breathing, kept your airways clear, and this time, you remembered to lie back and float.
Yeah, the original guy was way deeper. Like the growl is similar, unless this is just a difference because it's the same person, but he's being recorded on a different mic, so the quality is different. I don't know, it could be, right? But I clearly remember the original guy being way deeper and way more growly, the voice. This feels like a completely different guy. Who are you?
Does it matter? I'm all you've got. We're at war. Bullets flying, wounds festering, typhoid, cholera, and all the worst of it. It's a living hell, and only fools think there's any honor in it.
Yeah, this guy sounds like a war veteran. Like a grizzled... like from a movie, essentially. Like a grizzled movie war veteran.
You never expect to see a familiar face again. Not in times like these. Now I need you to listen. There's something you should know.
There's something you should know? What things? Shouldn't you just be what?
The raid on the river was a ploy, and its mastermind is an old acquaintance. As for the ones who carried it out, you already heard about them this morning.
The mastermind is an old acquaintance? Uh-huh. Our dear piano guy? Maybe? Maybe. Okay.
They promised their followers they'd push south, and they did. With their supplies secured by a mysterious third party, they paraded through every town along the way, playing as liberators and taking out anyone they decided were their enemies. They swelled in numbers, larger than any local gang or cult had ever gotten before. Now they swarm across the land like a school of red-bellied piranhas, always hungry, ready to tear apart anything that crosses their path.
Uh-huh. What happened to the others?
Chances are they're doing fine. Just like you. Would have been nice if you caught what that little executioner and that gold-hearted gambler were talking about during their dice game. Guess you'll have to ask her later.
Uh-huh. I love the gold-hearted being in quotes. Okay. Why don't you tell me instead?
Listen, I'm not here to run your errands or play your messenger boy, so ask nicely.
Okay, yeah, this is a different guy. This has to be a different guy.
There's nothing more I need to tell you. For now.
Okay. Interesting, huh? Interesting. Well, we changed back to a male voice on the conch. Tender pretender? Excuse me? Oh no. Oh, why does this look so goofy? The little Jan's just bobbing through the river. Alright, well, you guys made it. Okay, I see a very familiar face and a random guy, I guess, on the right. Okay, while the stage shows the character in the script, it never truly reveals the person behind the role. True, that's very true. Riverbank, yeah?
The Brotherhood just took a beating from Zeno. If they're caught up with their own trouble, then we might have a golden opportunity to turn the people against them.
Nice afro. How do you say your name? Galeno? Galeno?
We can't lose anyone else to their lies.
Meanwhile, the old man fishing. The old man next to him casts his fishing line. The bobber floats quietly on the river's surface. Across the river, a water anaconda eyes the two men beneath the shadow of a snakewood tree. Nice.
What do you say? Want to talk about plans?
The old man doesn't speak. Instead, he removes his sunglasses and pushes a cup toward his friend.
Here, drink up.
Uh-huh.
Thanks. Listen, as much as I enjoy being out here all day, we've got to take action now. The sooner the better, don't you think?
The young man takes the glass and downs it in one gulp, as his friend suggested.
Hold your horses, young Galeno.
Okay, it is Galeno.
Let me explain. Say I throw a punch at you now. Really hit you good. What next? Maybe you'll storm off at first. Then you round up your cousins. Maybe grab that Tommy gun you borrowed from Colonel Tiargo.
I don't remember if I ever said this in the past, but his design always kind of reminds me of a Far Cry character, like one of the helpers.
Then you'll find me, all alone, and say, "You're done, you old fart!"
Machine gun sound effects. The old man laughed, mimicking shooting with his hands.
I'm not gonna harm you, kid. And if ever I do, remember that old Duncan must have his reasons, and he'd never harm a friend intentionally.
What is all that supposed to mean?
I'm rambling. I mean, true enough that Lopera hit them hard, and we both know that the Brotherhood will aim to settle that score. And they won't wait long. But if we don't play this smart, it'll only cause them to lash out more. Still, we do have to consider one thing. Those who chose to follow them never come back.
Okay.
No. They don't.
So, let's seize the day. Grab opportunity by the horns, and maybe we stop losing more of our friends to those bastards. Right now, seems to me that Zeno is our best bet.
Okay. The young man considers this proposition.
That just might work, old man. With the Brotherhood falling apart, Zeno will start to look pretty good to folks here.
Ah, but not so fast, kid. We need a little patience. Let the line out a little first. If you fail to prepare, you're prepared to fail.
I want him to right now fish out Sotheby. The bobber twitches. Oh god.
Got it! Excellent!
Oh god. I swear, if he reels out Sotheby... The old man jumps to his feet, reeling his fishing rod and fighting the unseen enemy in the water. Oh boy.
Don't think you can get away from me!
The fishing line plunges down into the river, the rod bending into a crescent.
You like to wrestle, huh? Alright, let's see who gets the upper hand!
Uh-huh. Go on.
Duncan is not about to lose a battle to... a fish!
Are you sure it's a fish? It's a giant puff fish, larger than any he's seen before. Puff fish?
Osa! Do you see the size of its belly? It's huge!
Huh, actual fish. What looks like a large green cake is floating inside its translucent belly. Wait, did the fish swallow sodomy?
What a deal! Catch one, get one free. How generous, Mother River. All right, jokes aside, Galeno. Come on, help me get her out.
Old Duncan pulls out a knife and slices open the fish's belly. His catch bursts like a balloon, releasing air, water, and a girl. What the fuck?
This has got to be the strangest thing you've ever fished out from the river.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Another castaway floats downstream.
Duncan! Duncan!
What the fuck? What the fuck? Across the river, the water anaconda locks onto its target, slipping into the water and swimming toward her. Oh.
Look! She's got an anaconda chasing after her!
What the fuck? What is happening here? Are we reenacting the Anaconda movie right now? With everything? People getting swallowed whole by just things in the river? The water anaconda zigzags towards its prey.
I saw it. Don't you worry.
Old Duncan sets the soaked girl down before lifting a blowpipe and aiming at the snake. Whoosh! The dart strikes, quickly draining the anaconda of its strength. It sinks to the riverbank like a coil of old rope.
Hang in there, Lopera! Come this way, we'll get you! Here, take it!
Good God. He grabs a nearby vine and throws it into the water. Lopera grabs it and pulls herself towards the shore.
Thank goodness you were here to grab me.
Thank goodness he was here to fish out sodomy out of the stomach of a fish. She clambers on the shore, shakes the water from her hair, and sits leaning back on her hands, breathing heavily.
But what are you doing all the way out here?
I was wondering the same thing about you, girl. Seems like a strange place for a swim. I suppose you wouldn't know anything about the girl we just fished out over there.
He points to the little girl who rolled out of the fish's belly.
Sotheby!
What the fuck? She's still breathing. The air trapped in the fish's belly must have saved her life. Holy fuck, Sotheby! What the f... Lopera crawls over to her companion and smacks her back, helping her spit out the water in her lungs.
Hey, can you hear me?
Easy now, Lopera. We just cut her out of that fish's belly.
Sotheby coughs out the water in her lungs as she regains consciousness.
You're a veritable Jonah, aren't you?
Poor Sotheby, man. What the hell? A familiar face appears in her blurred vision.
I dreamt of a very, very big fish.
That was not a dream.
And I was in its belly. It was as wide as the sky. I couldn't breathe. A terribly strange dream, Mr. Carson.
Oh no, she's still delirious.
She's awake!
Oh, wait.
Mr. Carson?
Oh. I was starting to think it for a bit. This is him. The man from the photograph is standing before her. She freezes.
How?
I need to see original Carson now. The water slowly clears from her vision. The face before her is both familiar and strange. She knows it, yet she doesn't.
There's a little dirt on me. Here, and on the collar too. Oh, goodness.
Oh, no. Oh, sweetheart, please.
Why am I here? What?
Mr. Carson kneels beside her, but he's wearing some very old clothes.
Could it really be you, Mr. Carson?
Carson? You must be mistaken, little lady. My name is Duncan. I'm a friend of Lopera.
Ooh, I need to really now compare his model to Carson. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Also, for you guys, I'm gonna put him on screen right now as well. Okay. I can kind of see it. Actually, yeah, there's a couple of details that are very similar. Like, on his left side, on Duncan here, for example, there are the two little, like, animal mascot patches that are pretty much just holding the shirt together, I would say. But, Carson also had a animal, a black rabbit, I think that is, or something, on his suit. I mean, they are kinda similar, like, obviously it's not easy to say because of the different angle of the face. But yeah, facial shape is definitely there, the forehead and everything. The eyebrows are definitely the same thickness. Carson did look a bit more stern when it comes to that, and obviously his hair is more well kept and completely white. But I can see it. I can see the resemblance. It is definitely there. Trying to look if there's anything like else being similar between the two of them, but I can't really see much more. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Carson, huh? Well, okay, buddy. Okay, that's very interesting. How's she gonna... How's Sotheby gonna keep reacting to this?
That's right. Sotheby, this is Duncan from the Veterans Residence. We've known each other for a long time. You must be confusing him with someone else.
Now, up on your feet, little lady.
Oh no. Is she gonna lose it right now? If she loses it right now, I'm gonna lose it. He takes her arm and pulls her out of the mud.
Mr. Carson! Oh, sorry. It's just... I didn't expect you to suddenly pull my arm.
Pardon me, little lady. We tend to be very straightforward here in the favela.
It's quite alright. Only... No, I just don't understand. You look exactly like Mr. Carson. How could you be anyone else? Except for your attire. And those shoes.
Her butler would never dress like this. Sockless with patched up clothing. She notices the liquid swirling in his cup.
And the liquor?
No, her butler would never drink in front of the lady of the house. Sotheby decides to take a bold guess. She jumps up and nervously grabs Mr. Duncan's shirt.
Oh, pardon me, little miss. Are you not comfortable with us drinking? Galeno, put the cup away for me, please.
No, I only meant... Mr. Carson, it truly seems as though you've forgotten everything. Oh, but I'm being terribly unladylike.
Oh no, Sotheby, please. Oh, she's looking at reality. I get it. I get it. Especially with how her character is. I get it. But oh god, no. This is gonna go... Oh, this is gonna be heartbreaking. She rambles incoherently. Yeah, she's in her world of her own, even more so now. This behavior is totally against the lady's code of conduct. Yet Mr. Carson remains utterly unfazed.
Still, you don't seem to mind at all.
Sotheby's having a day. Sotheby's having a day. She finds someone who looks like Carson, goes on a ship ride, the ship sinks, gets swallowed by a fish, gets fished out with the fish. Yeah, she's having a day. Growing increasingly confused, Sotheby lowers her head, still clutching the hem of Mr. Carson's shirt.
I must be a dead ringer for this guy to have gotten you all flustered, little miss. Seems like you cared very deeply for this, Mr. Carson.
Yes, I did. So then, you really aren't him.
Oh no. Oh.
Sorry to disappoint, little lady. but I'm flattered by the resemblance. Maybe I can be your friend too. In fact, feel free to call me Carson. Why not? A rose by any other name, eh?
Oh, this is squeezing my heart right now. Oh no. The old man hooks his pinky with Sotheby's and presses his thumb firmly against hers.
Mr. Carson.
Oh no.
I know how hard it can be. I lost my wife and my comrade in arms. I even managed to lose his daughter after I promised to take care of her.
Oof, buddy. Ooh.
She'd have been just about your age.
Oh, God.
I'm rambling again. I suppose what I'm saying is, I know what it feels like to lose someone you love.
She looks lost, unsure of what to think, but she still holds onto the old man's hand, seemingly making a small promise with him. Oh. Looking around, Sotheby realizes someone important is missing. Very smart.
Oh no. But what about Miss Vertin? We've lost her. Where could she be now? We must find her.
Slow down. We need to think things through first. Those knuckleheads blew up the entire ship.
Oh?
Which means our comms belong to the Caymans now.
Everything's in disarray. There's no way to contact the Timekeeper. They don't even know if she's alive.
Not to worry. I've been through worse. Back in '82 on the Rio Negro... Before I go rambling on again, let's head back to the city. Come on now. Trust good old Duncan. Sorry, I mean Carson. Trust Carson to lead the way.
I wonder, considering we're doing this little shtick right now, I wonder if by the end of the story, Sotheby is gonna come to terms with it and start calling him Duncan. Okay, this is, this little meeting between the two is definitely hit. This definitely hit hard. Alright, buddy, let's see yours. Mr. Duncan's path. Alright, to be honest, I never had the courage to open these letters until I found that drowning girl. Relics of an old comrade, including a Zeno medal and a few letters filled with his wistful longing to see his daughter again. It just kind of hit me. Okay, considering that this is like part 1, part 2, part 3, right? And this was split into... How do I click on this? This way, okay. Yeah. 1, 2, and 3. Each with its own little thing to be added in there. I wonder if these are also gonna pop up into bigger stories once you get all 3 of them. Because that seems to be the case here. Also very interesting how her portrait is shattered compared to the other ones. Okay, nothing else here. Let's do this one. False accusations. Considering your past actions, we hereby conclude and pronounce you guilty. Okay, I see a shitload of random people. There's our Afro boy. And there's our squad. Anybody else around here? No? Okay. Let's see. Phew. I think I'm still recovering from the Sotheby Carson thing. Oh, this is a familiar background. Hello, Assassin's Creed. A man in black lifts a fallen statue.
I've never wanted to put San Paolo through this chaos.
Hi. He shields the faint flame in his hand, reigniting the candles one by one.
Order, peace, unity. Those are my purposes.
Oh, is this our gambler from the ship?
Much has been wagered here, Marcando. Much. Now it has been lost.
Your Reverence, it was Zeno. Those animals. We'll make them pay for what they did.
This guy looks like he came out of a American Western movie. Not even joking about that. I literally immediately had a flashback to some old Western flicks.
Is that why you've decided to grace us with your presence, your reverence? There is a lot to do if we're going to recover the ground I've lost, your reverence. And there's something more. A new doctor down at the veterans' residence. Some blind woman. I would not bother you with it, Lord Santos. Except that she's been helping people in the favela, and it is swaying them towards Zeno.
Okay. Blind woman, right.
Then this doctor is with Zeno.
Okay. Santos, huh?
She must be. She's always at the veterans' residence. Spends most of the day with those old war dogs.
His expression is tense as he mops the sweat from his forehead.
A doctor gaining the trust of the people in the favela. She'd make quite the prize, wouldn't you say, Marcando? A much more valuable bargaining chip to Zeno than a few deserters.
Marcando understands perfectly. In Sao Paulo, kidnappings are as common as bread.
You will see this task through, Marcando. But before that, we need to pay a visit to the favela. I've brought us some new blood.
Oh, who did you bring? Favela.
See? Just like this. Wrap the wire around it. Better do it twice. And align the red and black. Slowly.
He delicately connects the copper wires and the current buzzes to life.
Unbelievable!
It's science, kids. Nothing unbelievable about it.
All fixed. He hands the communicator back to Lopera.
I don't know how to thank you, Duncan.
She straightens the antenna, adjusts the channel, and hurriedly contacts the base to report the situation. Back at Igor's office.
Admiral, Lopera just called in.
Put her through.
Lopera, it's me. What happened?
Our ship was sunk. Miss Sotheby and I washed ashore near the favelas. As for the Timekeeper, she went overboard. We lost sight of her in the commotion. Her current status is unknown.
The Admiral remains expressionless. He raises a finger, signaling Moldir to inquire further.
We'll send people to find her and escort her to the veterans' residence.
Additionally, Lieutenant, I have some fresh recruits eager to enroll with Zeno. But they will need the Admiral's assurances that their families will be under our protection.
Moldir looks at the Admiral. He nods in agreement.
They have it. What's their ETA?
They'll leave at once.
Hera.
That little hothead.
Sir, your orders.
Leave the matter to me, Moldir. I will send someone to take care of this.
Moldir falls silent as she looks at her aging father, concern in her eyes. Silence spreads between father and daughter as the Admiral focuses on the dice in his hand. Well, they're getting fresh recruits, that's something. Now, are they gonna be good boys and girls, or...
What did the Admiral say?
He agreed.
Did you hear that? Zeno will protect us!
Good news indeed. The young man claps his hands in excitement. But just as the celebration starts, it is cut abruptly short.
I have no doubt. They were working for the Brotherhood.
The Apostles' Brotherhood? They've bounced back quicker than I'd hoped. Still, we need to be cautious. Figure out just what they're after.
That guy looks familiar.
It's the stranger she met on the ship. He's walking among the Brotherhood.
That's him! He was on the ship with me.
He walks towards the crowd, passing out food and other useful items to those he passes.
The Brotherhood has experienced a setback, yes, as all great causes do. But we will rise again, for we serve the one true purpose.
Yeah, that is.
Hear me now, brothers and sisters, fellow Arcanists. Our days of anguish and deprivation are over.
Oh,
the
God.
Sufferer will walk among us once more, and we will bask in their divine grace. The day of triumph draws near. Soon our wagers will pay off. All will reap what we have sown. You only need stand with us and take their blessings. In return for this, they ask only for your unwavering allegiance.
I like how in text there and they is full bold. He pulls paper bills from his suitcase and throws them into the crowd. Yet the crowd remains still in their confusion.
My brothers and sisters, speak. What do you seek?
No one answers him.
Senor, please. We only want to see our family again. Since they've joined the Brotherhood, we've had no word. We haven't seen or heard from them at all.
Nothing is more important than family.
But you will see them again soon. I tell you that they are even now faithfully serving our kind in a new land of prosperity.
And what is that land? Hell?
They're in Ushuaia, in Antarctica, in all places where the past and the future converge.
Oh hi, Antarctica mentioned. That's probably the only thing I know about the current new main chapter that Antarctica is involved. I don't even know where I picked it up from. I think from the image or something. I think I saw the name Antarctica be somewhere mentioned. Anyway, Ushuaia. That I'm not familiar with. Okay.
There will be no more poverty, no more hatred, no more chaos. We shall reclaim what's rightfully ours. Remember this. Humans are vile and sinful creatures. They tortured our men and women, leaving our children to cry in hunger and desperation. But they've already played their hand. All their reason, their science, and their despicable organizations. They raise these rotten edifices to weaken us and leech off of our misfortunes, to blind us from our true purpose. But no longer. Soon their games will be over, and every injustice and oppression they've held over our people will be returned tenfold. All that they've built will crumble down over their heads.
Great, you guys are very normal. The crowd whispers in hushed tones, afraid to speak any louder. Hiding nearby, Duncan quietly leans over to Lopera and whispers a few words before handing her a rabbit patch.
Tell me, my fellow brothers and sisters, what is evil?
No one answers. The murmurs of the crowd quickly fade, creating a heady? Heavy? Is heady the correct word here? Heady silence? Okay. A few crows fly low overhead.
Evil is the absence of good, and to find what is good is to follow our path.
Sure.
The High One has promised us strength and glory.
Oh good. Oh good. The followers carry a box emanating a sinister aura over to him. He opens it, revealing the blessings of the sufferer for all to see. It's a modest mask.
Come with me!
He throws open his arms and he calls out once more, taking a step back in humble reverence to the sufferer's glory.
That's a Manus mask.
Yep. In that nightmare back in 1922, disaster struck because of the people who wore these masks. The memory is still vivid in Sotheby's mind.
Sorrow will weaken you, and fear may seize your hearts. Instead, let faith be your guide. Those who take that leap shall find themselves lifted up on the Apostles' wings, while those who hesitate will be scorched by the fires at their feet. I have said all that must be said. We'll meet again here in 3 days' time.
He leaves them with a gracious and generous deadline.
Don't listen to him! He's a lunatic!
The little lady bravely steps forward, fervently warning the crowd.
And just who are you?
That's a gun. Santos quickly stops his subordinate.
As students of the truth, we have been granted a much stronger weapon than violence.
Lopera, follow my lead.
He stands beside Sotheby, taking her hand in his.
Sir, please forgive her. She has mistaken you for those pirates on the Tiete River.
So just a misunderstanding then? I'm no lunatic after all?
No, you are.
Yes, Your Reverence. She came across a terrible raid on her way here, you see. The poor girl was left terrified.
Well, I'll need more than a few words to convince my friends we have not been insulted.
No, keep insulting. Lopera, take aim on the other guy. Loyalty without tribute cannot be trusted.
I'm an old man with nothing to give you but the truth. Believe me, sir, I came all this way just for you. I want to join the Brotherhood.
The exclamation of the crowd. His words surprise everyone. Those who know Duncan are shocked, and those who don't are confused.
She didn't mean to offend any of the gentlemen here. Please, sir, she's only a kid.
Of course. I try never to take offense at a sweet young lady. However, if I'm to believe you, I will need you to up your ante to prove you are worthy, sir.
Oh boy, Duncan, you got yourself into this now. How are you getting yourself out of it? The old man kneels, just as he did when he played the role of Carson for Sotheby.
If that's what you need, Lord, allow me to sweeten the deal. See that guy over there? His name is Galeno. He's been recruiting for Zeno. He told me so himself.
Ah, I see. This is literally what he meant earlier. If he betrays someone, he is doing it with reason, not with malice. He turns and points at Galeno in the crowd.
Duncan?
Bring the young man closer, Marcando.
Are you out of your mind? Don't touch me!
He tries to flee, but the thugs rush at him on command. Oh boy. Oh boy, buddy. Are we... God. These guys again. Brotherhood Guard. Gatekeepers of the Apostles' Brotherhood, also responsible for a variety of chores and busy work. From driving to keeping watch, making tea, and training recruits. They are skilled in all gang-related work. Each one hopes to escape the lower ranks and make a name for themselves. Good for them. Fully drawn. Long shot. Target acquired. Very nice. Who is this guy? Brotherhood Assassin. Gunmen of the Apostles' Brotherhood tasked with their unspeakable wet work. They can appear in every corner of the city in the most ordinary of guises. Indifferent to whether it's mud or blood, on their hands. Okay, good for them. Let's pulverize them.
Easier to fight here than a back alley.
There we go.
Our courage and determination brought us victory.
Also getting
Everyone, you have my respect.
Thank you, Duncan. Also getting very close to 73. Just a tiny bit more to go. In the chaos of the battle, Lopera grabs Sotheby, and they hop onto a small wooden boat.
Let's go.
Time to run! Surrounded, Galeno finally stops his struggle when a knife is pressed to his throat.
I admire your courage, but bravery alone won't protect you from harm. Tell me, son, is what he said the truth of it?
He turns his head, refusing to respond. Oh boy.
Now, you'll give me the names of Zeno's new recruits. Who are they?
A drop of blood falls from Galeno's neck as the cold blade of the knife presses into his skin.
Everyone! Every man and woman in this city that still has a shred of integrity!
Ah! Duncan punches Galeno squarely in the face, sending him reeling. He pretty much just saved his life.
I'm not gonna harm you, kid. And if ever I do, remember that old Duncan must have his reasons, and he'd never harm a friend intentionally.
Literally what I said earlier. Galeno looks at him. He has that same old look on his face. Determined, brave, and resolute.
This young man has one day to think it through. He will give us his names.
He sheathes his knife and hands Galeno over to his new companion.
Or he will give us his eyes and tongue as offerings. Mr. Duncan, let this task be set on you. Prove yourself worthy of our trust.
It will be my honor, your reverence.
Marcando, you'll stay with them. Don't forget what I told you earlier.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Fun times. Alright, oh, we do have a conch. Let's see, and let's hear it.
This place was once known for its inexhaustible mines, the riches of its rainforests, and its brave and passionate people. But now, the first two are gone.
Also, who is the savior?
Chaos and power struggles loom over the younger generation, while the rich and well-connected sit atop their piles of corpses and rubble and feast, dining off golden plates with silver spoons, turning their noses up from the dogs at their feet. But that gold has lost its shine, and their silver spoons have tarnished. Everyone can see them for what they really are. So, what now? Either the people save themselves, or turn their fate over to the hands of the so-called savior. What would you do if it were you?
I'd save myself first, so why can't the savior save me? Huh. Okay. What would you do if it were you? Why can't the savior save me?
Who's asking the questions here? Me or you? But fine. I'll clue you in a little about this savior.
Please do.
I once met a kid from Buenos Aires who told me about the hand of God that gave them the World Cup. He saw it as proof there was a higher power, something men should follow and seek protection from.
World Cup, huh?
Maybe he had a point, I don't know. Maybe there's truly something greater out there, or maybe it's just what we mortals need to believe. These men from the Apostles' Brotherhood used to be regular churchgoers just like anybody else. But faced with an opportunity to rise above their own cruel realities, they all too readily turned away. They left all their altars and took communion with a new god. Will this new path save them? Is it worth all their efforts? I can't say.
Oh, I have a very big doubt that it will save their asses.
But you wanted to know if this savior can save its own. Well, I guess you've got your answer now.
Are we going to be alright?
No need to start panicking just yet. Things are still under control. Your lady friend has stepped up to solve this mess, and the veteran knows what he's doing. This city is unlike any you've seen before. You must learn its secrets to survive. Remember which street kids are from which alley, and what intel they can be relied on for. Learn the dates when the dealers bring their medicine into port, and figure out which water tanks hide the key to the local gang's safe house. Don't look at me for answers. It's none of my business.
Interesting. Okay, nice little background stuff. On the margins of life and death. Okay, I see. Okay, I think this is our new. This is a new little fella. Why does it look like her eyes are glowing? What is this? What is this angle or this sheet? What is happening here? Okay, I'm presuming this is gonna be our what's her face? The woman that is nursing everybody here. But I think we're gonna be stopping here for the day. As much as I'm looking at this and thinking to myself right now, I wanna keep going, but this episode is already long enough, and this might make for a better start next time. Also starting to get tired. Not even lying. Very interesting though. Very interesting. From not just the setting, but mostly of what is happening right now here. Plus the whole Duncan and Mr. Carson thing is. Oh, that is very interesting. It's so funny. Obviously I had Duncan for so long now, but it never occurred to me that that he could look like Carson at all. It's a stark difference as well. I mean, not just the hair color, of course, but also unkept hair. The difference in like just the facial expression, essentially. But yeah, they do kind of seem familiar, so there's that. But very interesting. I do wonder where we're gonna be going with this story. This also mentioned a couple of things already that, while I don't know the next main chapter stories, of course, or like the side stuff that I'm missing, even though it's just one side thing. Very interesting that it was already here mentioned about that stuff, and the little side blurbs of stories for characters are also a nice little addition as background information for them. But yeah, anyway, this is, like I said, where we're gonna be stopping for today, and we shall be continuing next time and seeing where this is gonna lead us. I'm excited. Definitely interesting. Definitely excited to see how this is gonna proceed. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching and listening. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did so, please consider leaving a like every time I stumble upon that one. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. And if you want to support me more directly, memberships are also open on the channel. And as I always say, no video will be behind a membership. So thank you very much to all the members already doing so. Much appreciated. And I hope you all have a fantastic day wherever you are. And I will see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.